reporting the F1 news from Dad and Daughter Formula One duo.
Hi everyone, I'm Dad.
I'm Daughter.
And we are
Dad and Daughter Formula One duo.
I will definitely say you get more creative every single time that we start a video. So I thank you for that. Thank you. All right, so today we got to talk about something super important because there's some breaking news that's happening that it's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculations, but we're going to talk about it. What do you think? Okay, what is it that we're going to talk about?
Liam Lawson.
About Liam Lawson, exactly right. So we're going to talk about Liam Lawson because there's rumors that Liam is going to get replaced by someone. By who do you think? Ideal in a perfect world, it would be who? Checo?
Yes.
But it's probably not going to be Checo. It's going to be
Yuki Tsunoda.
It's going to be Yuki. That's what they're saying. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But that's what's been being told to a lot of media outlets. There's been some
media outlets?
Like news stations and things like that, like magazines and publications.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of different media outlets have been saying and reporting that there was a meeting, an emergency meeting from the Red Bull team to being able to hold on. Okay, before we keep going with that.
Showing off my shirt.
You're showing off your shirt. What you want to tell everybody about your new shirt?
Yeah, so this is the Alpine shirt that we got in Belgium. So
we didn't get it in Belgium.
Oh no, we got it in London.
We got it in London.
So
yeah, so you also got me an Alpine shirt, and it's very, very nice. I do like it. It's actually very pretty. It's actually I think one of the prettier ones that I've had. So it's the one that you like because you say that it's bubblegum colors.
Yeah, it's bubblegum.
So it's very nice. Yeah, and on the back it says, what does it say? Yeah, it says, you can't really see. There we go. It says BWT. Yeah, Alpine Formula One team. Awesome. Good shirts, good picks. Okay, so now let's go back to our breaking news. Okay, so the reason that there's this talk about Yuki replacing Liam is why?
Because he got 20th place.
In China. And then what about in Australia?
He didn't do very good.
He didn't do very well either. And he ended up crashing at the very end in Australia. And then even in the sprint race in China, he ended up getting starting in 18th place and didn't do very well. So in the Grand Prix in China, it actually looks that he did a little bit better, that he was like in 13th place, only because what happened in China?
A bunch of people crashed.
No. You remember what happened to Lewis and Charles?
Oh yes, because they got disqualified.
Yes, and we're going to talk. Yeah, so we're going to talk a lot more about that in our recap video that we're also going to post on our channel. But this situation with Liam is kind of sad because it's only been 2 races. Liam really talked a big game saying, hey, I deserve this seat. I'm a better driver. If you remember in one of the races, Liam kind of did some pretty bad stuff to Checo. Remember that he made an inappropriate sign to Checo when he was passing him at one point. Very, very disrespectful. Even now that they're talking about Yuki potentially replacing him, he's been saying a lot about, well, I really deserve this position. I really deserve this spot. Yuki got his chance already. I got passed up by Yuki, or because of Yuki in a lot of different races, and a lot of different things. And now it's my time to be in the team and not Yuki. But it doesn't look like he's performing well.
I think Yuki's an amazing driver.
Okay.
But I think that I'm not saying anyone's better than each other.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
But I just think Yuki will perform at least a little bit better.
Yeah.
Mostly because he really wanted that spot, and if he does get the chance, he'll be really happy. And I think when you're happy, you perform a little bit better.
I think that's absolutely very well said. If you're happy, you're gonna do better. You're gonna have a better attitude. You're gonna have that stress kind of fall off your shoulders. And I think for Yuki, he's been waiting. He's been waiting years for this opportunity, and he's gotten passed up. And now it's his time, if it does happen, for him to shine.
I don't know. I don't think they should have gotten a rookie. I would have gotten Yuki. And if Yuki didn't perform well, personally, I think I would have gone to a rookie, because are you allowed to change drivers? Like, you're not even like mid-season. Like in mid-season, you're allowed to change drivers.
Yeah. So even right now, right, that they want to change out Liam Lawson, it's only been 2 races. So maybe by race 3 in Japan, it's already going to be a new driver lineup. They're going to go to Japan. So imagine if they replace Liam Lawson with Yuki Tsunoda, who is from Japan, at his home race,
and he
driving Red Bull, and then doing amazing. We'll see. Now, the question really is this: is it really the driver, or is it the car that's the problem? What do you think?
So he got Checo's old car?
He got Checo's old car.
I think they should let Max drive Checo's old car.
Well, supposedly both Max and the other car, so in this case Liam's car, are identical to each other. And that they build the car supposedly for the best performance, but obviously there's going to be a little bit of preference. So Max is the #1 driver. Max likes the car in a certain way. They're probably going to build it a little bit more towards the way that Max likes it. So the question then is it the driver that's the problem? So was it really Checo? Was it really Liam?
I don't think it was really Checo, mostly because I love being Checo.
You love Checo, right? You love Checo, so you can never say anything bad about Checo. Now, maybe there was a little bit about Checo, right?
I don't think there was really. I thought like it was really weird that he went from 3rd place.
Yeah.
You're always getting 3rd place, always getting 2nd place, all the way down to always getting like 17th.
Yeah.
That was really strange.
Yeah.
And so, like, and Liam Lawson, Max supposedly said that like Liam Lawson supposedly like tampered with the car.
No, they changed some of the setup on it, right?
That he changed some of the setup on it.
Yeah.
And maybe he thought, because they're identical to each other, he thought that Max's car, that Checo's car was Max's car.
Okay, so maybe that there was a little bit of mix up there. That's true, right? I mean, maybe that's what Liam thought. But you know, they made some of those adjustments in the car. They made some of those setup changes, hoping that Liam would perform better. He's not, and it's sad, right? Because he's been waiting a long time also to drive in Formula One. Now, the good news is that if they do replace Liam with Yuki, they're talking about sending Liam to Visa RB. So he would replace Yuki on that other team, which would still give him a chance to drive. He did better in that car than what he's doing right now in the Red Bull. So maybe that's really where it is, you know, in terms of his performance.
Car, personally.
Yeah.
Because if he does better in that car, personally, I think they should have changed the car.
True.
If none of them are performing well,
then
they should change the car, because if none of your drivers are performing well in that same car, then I think it's your car. And like, I know people don't like to take credit of something that's wrong, but I think that's what they have to take credit for.
True. So yeah, I agree with you. I think there's something going on with the car that really Max is able, because Max is awesome. Let's call it what it is. Max is pretty amazing. When I say not pretty amazing, he's amazing at driving, and he's been driving this car that's not that great amazingly. So every other driver is going to struggle with it. Is Yuki going to struggle in a car that's not that great? Maybe. And if he does, what's Red Bull going to say then? Is Red Bull then going to say, well, it's also Yuki that's the problem? Or are they going to finally admit that their car is not good? That's going to be the big question. Okay. Anything that you want to say before we end for this evening? And we'll keep everybody posted as to what's happening with this situation with Liam Lawson. Does it become official that Liam gets replaced by Yuki Tsunoda? Or are they going to give Liam another chance? We'll see.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and speak to those notifications. Beep.
Bye, everyone.